What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it is your first time touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Now today's video is actually a thank you video. I really wanted to get in front of the camera and just say thank you to the 1,000 of you who have chosen to subscribe, who see the value and the content that I've been putting out, and have joined the journey. So thank you to the 1,000 of you, or 1,007 as I'm filming this, who have hit that subscribe button. It is a major milestone for me. When I started this channel, people were like, you already talk about sneakers enough. Why are you going to dedicate a whole YouTube channel to you talking even more about sneakers? Or they said, that's weird. Why would you want to sit in your room and talk to a camera about sneakers? There were people who thought there's enough sneaker YouTubers out there. But in my mind, and why I started this channel, is there wasn't a lot of female sneakerheads out there on YouTube who looked like me, and I thought could bring the viewpoint that I have to this community. That being said, when I hit publish on my first video, I had no idea who was eventually going to subscribe or watch my content, but I was so proud of the content that I had put out there and the video that I had finished, and that's kind of been my mindset going into this as well, is making content that I'm proud of. I don't film all my videos in 2K. I don't have a $2,000 camera or lighting or audio setup, but I do commit myself and I am dedicated to continuously improving the content that I put out as well as the quality. So every video that I press publish on is a video that I put work into, I put time into, and that I am proud of, and that is really important to me. So again, thank you to the 1,000 of you who saw the value in my content and decided to join the journey. We can only go up from here. Things will only get better from here. There's a lot more content coming, but before I do that, before I get too far ahead of myself, I wanted to do something for the people who haven't started their channels yet, because a year ago that was me working a full-time job, having other obligations, but really having a passion for something that I wanted to put on the YouTube platform, and I found the time to do it. So today I'm going to be giving you all 3 tips for starting a YouTube channel, and the difference between, I think, my video and my perspective and the other videos that I found when I searched up how to start a YouTube channel is the videos that I found on how to start a YouTube channel when I was trying to create mine, they were so far past 1,000 subscribers that they couldn't really relate to what it was like getting that first 1,000 subscribers, because they were already at 10,000, they were already at 20,000, they were already at 100,000 when they made those videos. So a lot of it just didn't touch base with where I was having just started my channel. And the first tip, the first bonus tip that I'm gonna give you is, even though I'm a sneaker YouTuber, that is my niche, that is my creative space here on YouTube, you will not always find advice specific to your niche. When I was watching YouTube videos, I did not find any videos on how to start a sneaker YouTube channel, or if I did, they weren't really relatable to me. So the first bonus piece of advice that I would give you is, regardless of what kind of channel the advice is for, so mine is a sneaker channel, I'm going to be using those as examples. If you find a beauty YouTuber who is giving examples on how they started their channel, regardless of what area of YouTube they're in, if they have something to offer you, take it and apply it to whatever area of YouTube you're trying to create your content in. Now that I've said that, we can go ahead and jump into these 3 tips. Now the first one is going to be very important, especially if you were just starting out, if you were just starting your YouTube channel, if you're a beginner, maybe you haven't even uploaded your first video yet, maybe you've uploaded 4 or 5 videos. This tip is very important, and that is niching down. A niche in this sense is going to be your area of YouTube. So my area of YouTube is sneakers, it's streetwear. That's where I feel most comfortable. I can talk about sneakers and streetwear for hours, days, all day if someone lets me. So I will talk about that stuff and not get tired ever. So that's my area of YouTube. I'm interested in so many other different things, but when it comes to sneakers and streetwear, I know that I can continuously produce content and I will never get tired of talking about those 2 subjects. If you have an interest in sneakers and you're looking to start a sneaker channel, but you also just got a new puppy, and maybe you want to put content on that channel about raising your new puppy, the adoption process of your new puppy, that's also great content, but it might not be the best content to put on your sneaker channel, because people came there to see your sneakers, they came there to get your opinions, and YouTube is going to have a very hard time figuring out whether to show your videos to puppy lovers or sneakerheads. So you have to kind of make it very easy for YouTube to place you in one box when you're first starting out. So if you want to make sneaker content, make sneaker content. If you want to make puppy videos, stick to the puppy videos. When you mix them, it's going to be very hard for you to get views, and then you're not going to pick up any traction. When you make a bunch of different types of videos, YouTube doesn't know what to do with your content, so they end up showing it to the wrong audience. The wrong audience doesn't watch it, which in turn shows YouTube that people aren't interested in your content, and so they don't show it to anyone. I have a series on my channel called Monthly Favorites where I talk about music, I talk about movies, I talk about a little bit of entertainment, and then I show my monthly favorites in terms of streetwear and sneakers. So I'm relating it back to my audience while also giving them something else that they might not have known about me. Mixing in other types of content is something that you can experiment with down the line. It will help you avoid creator burnout. It may even also introduce your subscribers to some of your other interests. But when you are first starting your channel, you need to have a very clear vision of what you want that channel to be about so that YouTube can then do their job and put your videos in front of the right people. The second tip I want to talk about is sustainability. So sustainability really affects your YouTube channel and you in two main different ways, and that is your upload schedule and also your content sustainability. So let's get into how often you upload first. So there are a lot of channels on YouTube who kind of made a name for themselves and still do upload every day. You know, their thing is daily content. They upload every single day. They don't skip a beat, and they've been doing it for years. But maybe that's not sustainable for you. Maybe you have a full-time job, you have kids, you have other obligations, prior commitments that don't allow you to upload every single day. It's just not feasible. It's not sustainable for your lifestyle, and that's perfectly fine. Maybe your upload schedule looks like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, once a week, so that you can make sure the video you put out you're really proud of, and that's perfectly fine, but make sure that you're consistent. So if you commit to 1 video a week, you need to have 1 video a week. YouTube and their algorithm does reward sustainability and consistency. YouTube as a business, one of their goals is to keep people on this platform for as long as possible, which means if you upload 1 week, you go a month without uploading, and then you upload again, YouTube will no longer trust you and recommend your content because they don't know if you're going to keep people coming back, because you're not consistent. The upload schedule that you chose is not sustainable. So in terms of sustainability, definitely pick a upload schedule that works for you and that you can commit to. At least 1 video a week is good. How many videos can you really come up with about your niche, about your area of YouTube that you've chosen? For me, I can come up with video ideas about sneakers and streetwear all day that don't involve me spending money, buying something new. I already have so many sneakers behind me. I can continuously come up with ideas that don't involve me spending anything else or getting anything else in that will still serve as good content for my channel. If you can't do that in your niche, then maybe you need to rethink your niche a little bit. A good example of this is the global pandemic we all just went through and are still going through that affected a lot of the content here on YouTube. So let's say that you make sneaker videos. If you normally do mall vlogs and you go into the store and you pick the shoe up, and that's a big part of your content and why people watch your channel, that was not possible for you because the malls were closed. So how did you adjust your content or also bring new content to your channel that did not involve that? That's content sustainability. Being able to continue on with your content despite world events. Are you still able to produce content that your subscribers want to see? On the other hand, if you make puppy videos and a big part of that is your puppy going outside and you have drone footage of your puppy playing around and it's you and your puppy outside at the park all the time, that's what your channel is built around. It also is going to affect you because parks were closed. So how did you adjust your content or create new content and something that was interesting to your viewer to watch that didn't involve you and your puppy going outside? All of that is kind of content sustainability. You have to be prepared to not have the money to continue to pour into your channel or world events stopping you from making the content that you usually create, or even policy changes on YouTube. The most recent one I would say is the kids one, where you have to now mark if your content is made for kids. If you're making Fortnite videos but you play with your homeboys and your homegirls that are all of age and you guys curse and you say crude things, now you have to rethink the way that you make your content because that is technically geared towards children. Children play Fortnite. So all of that stuff kind of comes into play. Think about how you can make your content sustainable. I always keep my next couple videos planned out. Just make a list of videos that you can make no matter what over the next week or the next month or the next year. I have about 30 video ideas in my phone at all times, so I always have something to film. The third tip, and arguably the most important tip, is going to be adjusting your expectations. There's a lot of people who come onto YouTube and they think that they're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers overnight. People are gonna love them and it's just gonna happen. It doesn't happen like that for everyone. For some people it does. They hit 100K, 200K, 800K fast, and it's super easy for them. It doesn't take much time at all. It doesn't take many videos. There's no learning curve. They just jump onto the platform and instantly they just get it. That is not the case with most people. Some people, it takes them 600 videos to hit 1,000 subscribers. Me, it took me about 131 videos to hit 1,000 subscribers. Some of the biggest YouTubers have been doing YouTube for years, but it's only the most recent year or 2 years that they really blown up on the platform. So it's important to really adjust your expectations and know that YouTube is a snowball effect. When you're just starting out, you have 0 views, 0 subscribers, no one's watching your stuff because they don't even know that your channel exists, and YouTube's not showing it to anyone because no one's watching it. So it's kind of like a who hatched first, the chicken or the egg kind of situation. So the things that you can do to boost that is using the correct titles, working on your thumbnail, but most importantly, being patient and not expecting for it to happen overnight. Over time, the more videos you upload, more people will see them, more people will engage with you through likes and comments. YouTube will take it as a signal to show that video to more people will engage with you, and then YouTube will show it to even more people. Snowball effect. But you have to be okay and comfortable with your journey. It's not always about the end point. It's about all the time in between. I enjoy making every single video, so I'm not worried about, when I'm gonna hit 10K or when I'm gonna hit 5K. Is it gonna be great when I get there? Absolutely. But I'm also really enjoying building a community and engaging with my subscribers and people who watch my videos every day up until that point. Your first 10 subscribers are going to be so much harder to get than your last 10 subscribers, but eventually your channel will pick up momentum and all of that hard work and the videos that you've been producing will pay off. You just have to cut yourself some slack, niche down, and pick a sustainable plan for yourself when approaching YouTube, and it will all fall into place. Just give yourself that time to grow. Lastly, I just want to say, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone tell you that YouTube is too crowded, your niche is too crowded, or that you can't do it because of some thing with you or you are not good enough to do YouTube. Don't let anyone tell you that. You put out your content and your audience will eventually find you. Stay consistent. They will find you. I know this video got kind of long, so if you stayed to the end, you're a real one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love. It really helps the channel, and I will check you all out in the next video.